Have you ever felt like something's watching you and you know that there's no one there and that there's nobody around you? But then again, you have the feeling like you're being watched. Wouldn't that creep you out? I mean, if I like sometimes I feel like I hear something, I turn around, there's no one there, but I always feel like I hear something and there's no one there. No, I'm not crazy. Um, I just did a spirit box session with my haunted doll, James. And I'm gonna hold him right now because he's my favorite haunted doll. His name is James. He's a Raggedy Andy doll. But sometimes I have done EVPs with him. The thing about him, I'll put him back. Well, his arm has been moving on its own. He is haunted. It's haunted by a Civil War soldier by the name of James. Um, and I did an EVP session with him. Uh, yes, he does move a bit. I've seen his arm or move, or when I put him in a position, he changes positions, like he moves in another position that I didn't put him in. It's just strange. Yeah, when I bought him, they said he was haunted by a man named James and that he has a past. Now, there is a story attached to this haunted doll. Apparently, a man named James from the Civil War believed in freedom and didn't believe in slavery and fighted for what he believed in. Now, James got shot in the head because he fighted for what he believed in. Yeah, which is called freedom. I think he helped with the free of speech movement. The free of speech movement is freedom to say what's on your mind. I don't want to talk about this part more. That whenever I put my K2E meter near my ghost box, it goes off and it starts blinking, and I hear voices coming out of the K2E meter and not the K2E meter, the S box, ghost box, whenever I turn on. It's just strange because I've heard several voices come out of it, and not all are male, some are female. Unless this whole street is haunted. It's pretty possible that is. Okay, what I'm trying to say is whenever I put the K2E meter near my S box, it goes crazy. Like, whenever I do an EVP session, the K2E meter does respond. And I get a voice out of the S box, and it's strange that James sits there and he moves in different positions. Like, I'll put him in a position and his arm will be put in another position, and I didn't do it. So obviously the doll must move on its own. I'm gonna do a ghost hunt in the house because I want to know if the K2E meter acts very weird around the S box, and whenever I have the K2E meter around my S box, it goes crazy and I hear voices come out the ghost box, strange voices. Um, some are unexplainable. Do you ever get the feeling of being watched? Like, sometimes your pet will stare in the air and you're like, what are you staring at? And it is kind of creepy to watch. animals sometimes stare in the air. And then you ask, whoa, what are they staring at? Did you know that spirits are connected with animals? Apparently, dogs and cats can see ghosts. That's the disturbing fact, is that animals like dogs and cats can see spirits. Apparently, they can. It's a proven fact that animals like dogs and cats can see ghosts. They can hear things we can't hear, and they're very sensitive to sound. Now, that's probably their ears are very intrigued. But if a dog sees a ghost, they'll ignore you and start growling for no reason, and then suddenly they'll be fine. Like they'll be scared of one stairs if your house is haunted, and then they'll be fine and you won't know why. And you'll test upper stairs and it will go down upper stairs, but not that particular set of stairs. You know what I mean? This is strange. I mean, if my dog were suddenly scared of stairs and she goes down upper stairs and not afraid of upper stairs, it could indicate that there is a spirit in the house, or the house is haunted, or the basement is haunted, or some part of the house is haunted. They could get to the bottom of it and go on a ghost hunt and find out why. I mean, that's pretty creepy that you would see a dog just freeze instead of just go down the stairs right away. Um, if my dog saw a ghost, I think she'd just stare at the ghost for hours and ignore me, and then when I say come, she'll suddenly come. It's like when I turn on that S box, my dog sits and listens. Like, this is weird. Can ghosts talk to dogs? I mean, if my dog started barking at a ghost, okay, if a ghost petted my dog, maybe. I've never had that happen. I would want to know what that means. I don't know if my dog would let a ghost pet her. Now, hold on. If you're on a walk and a ghost comes by and wants to pet your dog, would you let a ghost pet your dog? I mean, this is a creepy question. And hold on before you start asking questions and questioning me. If a ghost wanted to pet your dog, would you let a ghost pet your dog? If a ghost sat very close to you and wanted to look at your dog or pet your dog, would you let a ghost pet your dog? What is the answer to that? There may be no clear answer to that. If a ghost came up and petted Elvira, I don't think she would like that much because she's never been petted by a ghost. Now, I would want to know how she would react. I mean, a human you can see, but if a ghost came up and petted Elvira, my yellow lab, she may not be okay with that, and she may be. I don't think she would like it, particularly a ghost. I don't know how they would pet her, but it sort of is creepy, the thought of it. I mean, some people would not be okay with a ghost petting their dog. I don't know if the dog will react to a ghost petting a dog. How many of you have ever had a ghost touch your dog or pet your dog? Let me know.